this video, I will explain you about the RMS and average value of different waveforms. So we have direct quantities and alternating quantities. See, magnitude of the direct quantity, it can be found out easily, but it's not that easy in case of alternating quantities because it will be varying with respect to time. So there are many ways to represent the magnitude of alternating quantity. So if I consider the sinusoidal signal, this is Vm, this is minus Vm. If I consider the magnitude here, that is Vm, this is called as a peak value. Peak value, it is also called as amplitude, peak value, amplitude, maximum value, or it is also called as crest value. This is peak. And next way is peak to peak, that is means from Vm to minus Vm. If I consider this will be our peak to peak value. That is between the two opposite peaks. If you are defining the magnitude, then it is peak to peak. Next, the third one comes average. And the fourth one is RMS values. Okay, so you got to know like what is peak value or what is crest, amplitude, or the maximum value. This is peak to peak value, and here this is average value. Average value is nothing but it is we are going to sum the instantaneous values and then we will divide it by the total number. So it's like average, like if I take 1, 2, 3, find out the average of these three numbers. Similarly, like this, if I consider the instantaneous values at different instants of time. Okay, so if I consider this as T1, T2, T3, and if the values are here, it is V1, this is V2, this is V3, this is V4. Okay, this average of these values, so if I take n such values, that is still Vn, and if I do V1 plus V2 plus V3 till Vn divided by n, that will give us the average value. And you remember in alternating quantities, that is in AC, okay, if this is a symmetrical one, right? That means the positive half cycle is exactly equal to the negative half cycle. In this case, if I take average value, it will be equal to 0. It will be equal to 0. Why? Because this positive, it cancels out the negative. If you have 1 and minus 1, what will be your average value? It will be obviously 0. Likewise, in this symmetrical alternating quantity, what happens? Your average value will be equal to 0. So practically that will not be equal to 0. So what we'll do, we will consider only one half cycle and we will find out the average values. And this root mean square is nothing but it is the square root of mean of squares of instantaneous values. Squares of instantaneous values. What is this instantaneous value? See, if I take this waveform, let it be x of t. X of t is equal to Vm sine omega t. Okay, I have considered a sine signal here. Okay, so this is your Vm. At this particular instant of time, I have to find the value. That will be your instantaneous value. Means value of that particular waveform at different instants of times, that are called as instantaneous values, and that can be like V instantaneous, that is equal to Vm sine omega t. We can find out the instantaneous value finding the peak value, that is nothing but the maximum value of that particular waveform, that is instantaneous value. Okay, so we are going to first see root mean square means first we will do the square, then we will take the mean, and then finally we will take the square root of that particular value. Okay, that is RMS. So now if I consider sinusoidal signal, I will consider sinusoidal signal Vm sin omega t. I am considering Vm sin omega t. Zero, pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, that is with respect to omega t are considered with respect to omega t. This is Vm. Now, you know this Vm is the peak value. Then what is the average value of this? That is equal to 0. Why? Because this positive, it cancels the negative. Okay, so what happens? Average value is equal to 0. But if I consider only half cycle, that is positive half cycle, okay, that average value, it can also be considered as the quotient of the area under the waveform, that is with respect to time. Okay, so area divided by t. If I consider this also, it will give you the average value. So what is the area of this? This is nothing but 0 to t. Okay, 0 to pi I will consider because it is for positive half cycle. X of t is nothing but Vm sin omega t, d omega t. What is your t? In this case it is pi. So it is 1 by pi. This will be your average value. Now I will take this outside. Vm by pi. Integration 0 to pi sin omega t, d omega t. You know integration of sine is minus cos omega t. Okay, and it is pi 0, and here you have Vm by pi minus cos omega t. So minus cos pi is minus 1. So minus 1 into minus 1, it is 1. Minus of minus cos 0 is 1. So this is plus 1. Vm divided by pi. So average value is equal to 2 Vm by pi. If we consider only the positive half cycle, only half cycle if it is considered, then it is 2 Vm by pi. If I consider over during the one complete cycle, then it will be equal to 0. Average value will be equal to 0. So for any AC, okay, quantities, what happens if you have the square wave like this also, here the average value will be equal to 0. But if we consider only the positive half cycle, then we can find out like this. Okay, so for sinusoidal signal, we got it is 2 Vm divided by pi. Now let us consider the RMS value. RMS value, first we have to take the square, then mean. Square means x square t. Okay, I have taken the square. What is the mean? Mean is nothing but here the sum of the instantaneous values, right? Okay, so here 0 to t, 1 by t. This is the mean. Next, square root. So this will be your RMS value. Okay, this will be your RMS value. So now in this case, x of t is Vm sin omega t. So we can write this as Vm square sin square omega t d omega t. And what is t here? I will consider one full complete cycle. So it is 2 pi. T is equal to 2 pi. So now sin square is nothing but it is 1 minus cos 2 omega t divided by 2. Okay, so this 2 into 2, it is 1 by 4 pi. Then we will take Vm square here. Then 0 to 2 pi. Then this is 1 minus cos 2 omega t into d omega t. We will take the square root. So we have to find the integration of this 1 minus cos 2 omega t. Okay, so this is Vm square divided by 4 pi, and here it is d omega t into 1, that is integration of 1 will be t, that is here it is with respect to omega t, so it is omega t. Then we have cos 2 omega t, that is sin 2 omega t divided by 2. This value will be from 0 to 2 pi, integration values, taking the square root. Vm, I will take it outside the square root, Vm by 2 square root of pi, then square root. We have omega t, that is nothing but 2 pi. Okay, 2 pi minus 0. Then we have minus 1 by 2. Sin 2 into 2 pi, this whole thing will become 0. Sin 0, 0. So it is Vm divided by 2 square root of pi into square root of 2 pi. So square root of pi gets cancelled. So square root of 2 into square root of 2 is 2. So it is Vm by square root 2. So the RMS value is Vm by square root 2, that is for the sinusoidal signal. So whether it is Vm sin omega t, let it be Vm cos omega t, Vm sin 2 omega t, Vm cos 2 omega t, or Vm sin omega t plus phi, Vm cos omega t plus phi, or if it is like Vm cos n omega t plus m phi, Vm sin n omega t plus m phi. In all this case, you will get the RMS value Vm by square root 2 and average will be equal to 0, but for half cycle it will be 2 Vm by pi. 2 Vm by pi if we consider only the half cycle, that is the average value. So average value is nothing but it is the sum of all the instantaneous values over or during the complete cycle. Okay, during the complete cycle. Next, let us take a square wave. We will take the square wave and we will find out the average and RMS value. This is a symmetrical square wave. Let me consider this as 0, t, 2t, 3t and 4t. This is time axis. Here this is x of t, and let us consider this amplitude as k and minus k. Okay, so here we can write the average value of x of t, that is equal to area divided by time period. So let me consider only the positive half cycle, because if I consider complete cycle, what happens, it will be 0. Average value will be equal to 0, because positive it cancels out the negative. So if I consider only positive half cycle, average value, so area is nothing but area of this square is a into t, right? It is a into t. What is the t here? It is t. Or if I consider a waveform 0 to t by 2, this is t, this is 3t by 2. In this case also, a into t by 2 divided by t by 2, it will be equal to a. This is equal to a. So average value, if I consider the positive half cycle, that is equal to a. Now let us take the RMS value. So RMS value of this x of t, so we will take square x square t integration, that is 0 to 2t, 1 by 2t, then we will take square root. Okay, so it is 0 to 2t. What is x square? No, I will take 0 to t first, because we have a here and minus a here. So 0 to t, a square into dt plus t to 2t, a square into dt. Then what is the time? 2t. We have to take the square root of this whole value. Okay, so this is a square t, limits is t0, and here it is a square t 2t t. Okay, so this is a square t, this is a square 2t minus t, that is t. So a square t plus a square t, it is 2a square t divided by 2t. Okay, we will get a square. What is the square root of this? That will be equal to a. So RMS value will be equal to a. RMS value is equal to a for the symmetrical square wave. And average value, if I consider the complete cycle, that is equal to 0. But if I consider only the positive half cycle, then that is equal to a. Let us take a triangular wave. Or let me consider a sawtooth wave now. Okay, sawtooth wave. So 0, t, 2t, this is 3t. Let us take this amplitude as a. Then you have to find the average value of this. What is the average value? Area, that is divided by t. So half into, what is the base? It is t. Okay, height is a divided by t. So it is equal to a by 2. A by 2 is the average value of this sawtooth wave. What is the RMS value? What is RMS value? You know, from 0 to t, what is the value of this? It is A divided by T into T, right? So if I substitute T is equal to T, then I will get the height A. If this T is equal to 0, then it will be 0. So this is the value for x of t. Okay, A by T into T. So RMS value, if I consider x square t integration, that is from 0 to t 1 by t square root. This will be the RMS value. Next, if I consider x square t, instead of that I will consider A by t whole square into dt. 1 by t, let us take the constants outside, A square t square, 0 to t square into dt square root. Okay, this is A square divided by t cube. T square is nothing but integration of that is t cube by 3. Putting the limits, it is t cube by 3. T cube by 3. So t cube, it gets cancelled. When I take it outside the square root, it becomes A by square root 3. This is the RMS value of this sawtooth waveform. Similarly, if I consider a triangular wave like this or like this, this both will have RMS value is equal to A by root 3. Okay, so for any sawtooth or for any triangular wave, you will have the RMS value that is equal to A divided by root 3. Now if I consider this waveform, I'll consider this 0, t, 2t, 3t, this is A. What is the average value of this signal? Average value. Average value is nothing but half into base is t, height is A, divided by time period t. So this is A by 2. This is average value of this. But if I consider this triangular waveform, if I consider one complete cycle, your average value will be equal to 0. But if I consider only the positive half cycle, your average value will be equal to A by 2. So these are the average and RMS values of different waveforms.